Alright, so today is May 31st, and I am making this video because I want to document my first day as a carpenter. Today was my first day at my new job. I work for a company called Nibby Brothers Construction, and we are right now at this job site in East Oakland. East Oakland. Not only do I live in East Oakland, but now I work in East Oakland, so I'm juiced. But anyway, it's this site. It's called Brooklyn Basin, and it's gonna be some apartments. It's gonna be a lot of shit, but right now we're on the phase that are gonna be senior housing and low-income family housing. So it's kind of nice to feel like you're kind of doing something for the community at the same time you getting paid. So I ain't never had a job where I made a decent amount of money. So this is my first decent amount of money job, and I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to not let it change me. Nah, but for real, I got some goals and some plans that I really want to do. I really want to execute for my 30s, and so this job is really gonna help me do that. My first day, we are putting up a ceiling slash first floor of the apartments, and so we were just hoisting a lot of today really I was just hoisting a lot of beams or joist. That's what they're technically called. Literally just lifting shit all damn day. And honestly, I thought I would feel worse. I'm sure maybe tomorrow I might feel sore, but I thought it would feel like a lot worse than I feel right now. But it wasn't that bad, and it got warm. Like, it's been really cold out here the past week, so today was probably the warmest day of the week. And I'm like, shit, I had on long sleeves. I got really dirty because of the beams and shit. It's hella dirty, so I had hella dirt on my face. And first thing I did when I came home was, of course, take a shower. And now I'm feeling all refreshed. That's why I got on something, kind of cute. But I feel really good. I didn't think, I don't know. It's only the first day. Who's to say what, the rest of the days are going to be like? But for today to have been the first day and for it to have gone the way it did, I didn't feel too out of place. I didn't feel I felt a good amount of anxious, but not it was gonna debilitate me. The foreman that I was working with, he was really nice. Well, he was nice to me. And he was he gave me a task and I did it. Really was that's what it was. I'm actually working with somebody I was in school with, so that's actually kind of fun too. To know somebody. I actually work with 3 of my classmates, but me and this one, we work with the same foreman, and then the other 2, they work together. So it was actually nice, already having a friend on on the site. But he was off doing his thing. He's been there longer, so he's been off doing his thing, and I was helping him at one point and doing other shit. At one point, I got on a ladder, and it was probably maybe an 8-foot ladder, maybe, or 12 feet, 8 or 12 feet ladder. And it's not that I'm afraid of heights, but I'm just not all that secure, on the height, with the height. And especially because I was hoisting those beams, so it's just a lot for the first day. Give me about a week, I probably will be cool on a ladder like that. But I just didn't want to seem like I didn't, I wasn't gonna do nothing. So I got up there, but I could see that even the foreman was I don't really like ladders either. And plus, it was it was a slow process. So they got somebody with a lift who had a certification for a lift. First thing I want to do is get certifications for all the lifts, because I'd rather be on a lift than a ladder, and the work goes by a little faster. So I had went early to finish my new hire orientation, so I had to go to San Francisco first, and then I got to my job site probably around 9:30ish. So I didn't start with them; they start at 7, but I basically did everything that they did. So they do breaks, 2 breaks and a lunch. Sometimes they combine all the breaks and leave early. I don't know what we're gonna do tomorrow after work. I don't have to work, which is another thing. Like, they asked me if I was available for work, and I said yes. And working on Saturdays is time and a half, so that's a lot of money. That's like $45 an hour. So I'd be a fool not to work, on Saturday, and then you only have one day off Sunday. So I'm gonna try to do that, for the most part. I feel like you get off early enough, so like if you still wanted to do some shit, you could do some shit. Um, and then also, if they ask like that all the time, like, are you available this weekend? I'm sure they don't want to pay you overtime if they don't have to. So it'd be like, oh, well, no, I'm not available this weekend. But, it seems pretty legit. I really, really like it so far. I don't have any big, like, gripes. My only kind of gripe is that I bought, like, hella shit that I thought I was going to need and not necessarily need. I still got to figure out, like, what I need, what I don't need. I had to take something back because I didn't need it, and I had spent, like, some money on it, but thank God, I have receipts. I keep receipts, and I took it back, and I got something else. I have to wear this big-ass harness, but it's good you can leave it there, which is great, because I don't want to lug that shit around. Maybe I'll take it home one day, just so I can show, like, people what I wear and shit, but, yeah, I don't have any bad thing to say, like, about my first day. I think I did a really good job. I think I stayed, like, really engaged. Only thing I did not do, and I can really fault myself, is just I didn't bring a lunch, and I didn't prepare a lunch, and for the most part, it didn't bother me, because, like, I don't be eating that much in the morning anyway, but by the time I got off, I was hella hungry, and of course I went. First thing I went is got something to eat. I didn't eat it all, though, so I'm gonna save the rest for, like, dinner, but I feel really good, after a day's work. And the best part of starting this job means that I can finally quit my fucking job at Natoma, because I am so over Natoma. Like, I'm so over cannabis industry altogether. I'm not over cannabis. I do miss it. Shout out to you, cannabis. But I will not miss working in fucking San Francisco for fucking dude bros who don't really like it to engage with you, or don't really like to talk to you, who are afraid of you, who are intimidated by you, and, fuck them, just fuck them. I didn't even put no notice in. I'm just gonna call off tomorrow and then not come to work on Sunday and be like, this is it, I'm sorry. Because I'm at that point, like, it's not that I'm trying to burn any bridges, but I just don't feel like they care about me anyway. Like, I emailed HR like 3 days ago asking for something that I thought was kind of critical, time sensitive, but no one's responded to me. I'm like, well, fuck, is this the wrong people? I don't know. Like, there's no clear, concise communication with anybody or anything, so I don't feel like I really owe this place anything. Like, I really don't. So I'm glad to be leaving. I'm glad to be starting a new career. Like, I'm gaining skills that I'm going to use for forever or, at least until my body gives out. And that is really exciting and rewarding. And, man, in the hours, like, I'm a morning person. Like, as much as I wasn't, I've always been, like, when I when I first started working, like, as an adult, I was a morning person. And I really like getting shit done out the way in the beginning, and then having the rest of your day to yourself. Because now the sky, is the limit. Well, it's not that limit. I got to be at work at 7 in the morning, but it's because I chose to be, versus like, oh, well, I have to go to this job from 3 to 11 on Saturday and Sunday. Like, this is the worst schedule ever. And so I look forward to my summer and my fall. The winter sometimes it's not as much work, so I won't probably work as much. I'll probably have to find some kind of little job in between, but hey, it is what it is. I'm enjoying what it is, and I'm so proud of you, Shalise. I know you've been hearing that a lot lately, but I want you to know that I'm proud of you because you changed your life. I remember when you said, when you saw that post on Facebook. Shout out to Facebook, because I talk a lot of shit about Facebook, and I wasn't even on Facebook a lot, in the last year or so. I've been kind of leaving it and coming back, leaving it and coming back. But right on time, I saw that post. Change your career, change your life. Took the time, gave 4 months of my life to this program, transformed myself, and now here I am, like making the most money I've ever made, being in a better space, and really, really seizing this 30-hood, this 30 decade, and gonna make the most of it. So I'm proud of you for doing that. I love you. Take care of yourself, and yeah.